Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Esiri. Welcome if you are new. Guys, please do not judge me by the title of this video. I can explain, but before I do, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, turn on your post notification, share this video, and go and follow me over on my Instagram at Esiri Forever. And yeah, let's get into it. So let me start with a little backstory of how I actually met this guy. So I went away for uni, and that's where I met him. I met him at uni. So this story is almost 8 years ago now. So I met him in my first year, and how I met him was through one of my friends. She used to go to a Redeemed church, and she was like, "Oh, Esri, just come, like you might like it." And I didn't really want to go because I used to go white garment church at the time. So I was just like, it's not really a bit of me. She was like, "Oh, don't be like that, just come." So I went with her, and actually I enjoyed it. So I was like, this is the closest I'm gonna get to what I'm used to, you know. So I was going to the church. Now I joined the church and I was going, and then this guy, we'll call him Sam. He wasn't a regular member of the church, so I noticed that he would come 1 week, not come for about 3-4 weeks, come, then not come for about 2 weeks. And then like one of his boys used to go to the church. So I spoke to his boy, and I said to him, I was like, "Oh, why does your friend, like, why is he not a regular member?" And he was like, "Oh, he's not really on it." So I was like, "Oh, okay, me, I just mind my business. I'm not there to force anyone to do anything, and I'm not really the type of person actually to go out of my way to speak to people because I can be quite shy." So I just left it at that. So my friend, and I'm gonna call her Kay, my friend Kay, she was friends with one of Sam's boys, and like there was a group of uni students actually. So we always used to chill together, and then Sam started coming around often. I was like, "Oh, do you go to my uni? Because I haven't seen you around on campus." And he was like, "No, he doesn't." I was like, "Okay. So do you live here then?" Because I'm telling you guys, the city I went to uni in is dead. Like, can't imagine anybody just living there if they weren't studying there. But he was like, "No, he lives there and he works there." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So when I had placements, what I would do is I'll walk from campus, from my accommodation to the hospital, and the walk from me was probably about 45 minutes. And then for from where he lived to the hospital, it was only a 15-minute walk. So he was like to me, "Oh, why don't you stay at mine when you have placement?" I was like, "Sorry." I was so confused. I was like, "Sorry." He's like, "Oh, you can just stay over." I said, No, that's okay, thank you." So what I would do is, when I'm on a long day, so like start 7 o'clock in the morning, I'll just take a cab from campus to my placement, or I would get the bus, because the buses in the morning were a bit better. So like they're a bit regular. You would get to the hospital maybe about 6:30ish. So that's what I would do. I wasn't gonna sleep at his house because, first of all, I didn't really know you like that, and then, you know, I don't want people to say I'm something that I'm not. So yeah. So he was like, "Oh, but the problem is, but for night shifts, the buses come like not as regular. So when I would go to placement, I would have to leave like almost an hour before my shift if I wanted to get on the bus." And then I was like, "This is long waiting around." So he brought up the idea of like staying at his. I was like, "Oh no, I'm not going to stay at yours." So what I can do is, like, I'll sleep in the day, and then when it's probably like 5 o'clock in the evening, I can come round to yours, and then I can just walk from yours to my placement in 15 minutes. And he was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." So I would go around there, I'll take all my uni work with me, and like do any assignments I had to catch up with, or we'll just chill, watch TV, he'll cook, or we'll order food. And that was fine. So obviously now his potential bae, I'm thinking, Valentine's Day is coming up. I'm gonna enjoy, come and see my placement. Now nursing is a profession that knows how to cock block, and it's right from the foundation of time, like the beginning of time. I'm thinking I'm just a first year student. I'm meant to be living my best life, and you're coming to tell me you've got night shift and it's Valentine's Day. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know that well, I know now that you can change your shifts, you're allowed to change your rota. But at that time, I was just an innocent little girl, an innocent young girl, innocent young lady. So they were like, oh, you're working Valentine's night. I was like, okay, that's fine. So I tell him that, oh, I won't be able to spend Valentine's Day with you because I have placement. He was like, oh, just change your shift. I was like, I can't. No, they didn't tell me, they hadn't told me that I couldn't change my shift, but I didn't know. So I said to him, oh, I can't, like, they've already given me the shift. So we'll have to do it another day. And then he was like, oh, what about tomorrow? So that's the day after Valentine's Day. And I was thinking, I'm going to be tired because I'm going to finish my shift that morning. So I was just like, and he's like, oh, no, please. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. So he books the table now for the 15th of February. And I'm exhausted, guys. I'm exhausted. I wake up in the evening around like 4ish and I'm still really tired. But he's like, oh, he's booked the table for 6. So I quickly like get myself ready. And we go for dinner. It was nice. I enjoyed myself. The food was nice. The evening was nice. Everything was nice. Like, I was enjoying it. Then what happened now? This is almost 8 years ago. He was like, oh, after we finished dinner, that we should go to this club. And I was like, oh, I'm going to be really tired because we've gone to dinner around 6. We're done by about 8. The clubs don't open till about 10, and I don't get to clubs until about midnight, 1 a.m. So I'm probably not going to want to do that. I'll probably have to miss this one out. So he was like, oh, don't be like that. I was like, no, I'm tired. Like, I was just a first year student nurse. I wasn't used to them shifts. Those shifts were killing me at that point. So I was like, I can't. Now, your girl can go from the club to work, from work to the club. Like, what is sleep? But at them times, I couldn't do it. So he was like, okay, that's fine. So we go back to mine. And then he's just like, oh, I still want to go out. So my boy's going to come and pick me up from here. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Like, you go, you enjoy yourself. You know, I was just looking forward to my bed that night. So then we come back now and I fell asleep at my house. This is at my house. Now, this is when I'm coming to tell you why I had to ghost him. So I slept. This sleep was maybe half an hour, not even half an hour, 20 minutes, and the sleep was so sweet. Sweet. I've never slept like that and enjoyed my sleep like that. And I was thinking, the sleep, when I think it was good. That's how this dream just came to me out of nowhere. This dream just came out of nowhere. In the dream, I'm married. Yeah, I'm married, but I'm not married to him. I wasn't married to him. So, yeah, I wasn't married to him. In the dream, I'm married, but I'm not married to him. And I have a daughter. And in this dream, I'm whipping up something in the kitchen. It's breakfast time. It's early in the morning. I can hear the birds chirping outside, yeah? And my daughter was sitting on the dining table. And then my husband was sitting in an armchair, like in the living room seating area, and I couldn't see his face, so like he was holding a newspaper up, and I was like, oh honey, what does that say on the front of your newspaper? So he's like, guys, listen to this. Cameroon president tells his story of how he infected the Western world with HIV. Guys, this guy was from Cameroon. This Sam is from Cameroon. So me, being the Nigerian that I am, I now woke up and I said to him, you've got to go. He's like, what? My boys come. I said, hey. He said his boys come. I said, I said, you have to go now He's like, why? What's the matter? He's like, I was like, I'm just tired. I don't feel well. You need to go. So he's like, okay, so can't I said, you need to get ready anyway. Like, you're going to the club. Don't you want to go and freshen up? He was like, no, he's calm. I was like, anyway, I would like for you to leave. So he was like, okay, that's fine. He got his jacket now and he's on his way out. I was like, I'll see you later. Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow. That's what I told him. I'll call you tomorrow. So he's going to the club now. I think he went back home. He's telling me, oh, I'm doing this. I'm getting ready. I'm just going to the club, queuing up now. And my boys picked me up, queuing up at the club. Just got into the club, getting drinks, sending me different snaps, yeah. I didn't respond to any of them. Not one. He didn't hear pim from me again. He called my phone after when he finished. I didn't answer his phone calls. He called me the next day. I didn't answer his phone calls. He texted me. I didn't answer. So obviously he knows where I live. So he now turns up to my uni accommodation, and he would, the way the flat was set up, if you like come into like the courtyard area, you can see straight into our kitchen, and then the rooms are upstairs, and then there's a fire exit at the back of the house. So when I was coming out, I used to go out through the fire exit but come in through the front door, because obviously you can't get out, you can't get back in through the fire exit. So I told my housemates like to just tell him that I had moved to a different accommodation if they ever saw him, and if he asked for me. Nobody told me that he asked for me anyway. But then I was still going to church with my friend Kay, and he wasn't coming there. Yeah, he wasn't coming. So I asked his boy, oh, where is he? He was like, oh, he's about. I was like, okay. No, I wasn't asking because I wanted to know where he was. I just wanted to know that I was safe and that I could come to church and be free and serve God in it. So one day now he just comes in, walking in. I said, cool. Ooh, I can't come back here again. So that was the last time I went there, because let me tell you, I can't be going to the church like that or being with this guy and I've had a dream like that. I now told my mom the dream, and she's like, you did the right thing, true Nigerian woman. You did the right thing, is what she told me. So I know, like, it sounds bad me just saying I ghosted him because of a dream. It might not even be true, but I'm not about to stay there and find out whether it's true or not. Like, I never had any like relations with him, so I have nothing to worry about. I know that I'm safe and in the clear, so let me get going. And then I could have asked him, but then that gives him the opportunity to lie to me. So I said, no, let me just carry my bag and be going. He might not have it, he might have it. Who knows? I'm engaged. I've got a daughter. I might read the newspaper in a couple of years where he tells his story of how he infected the Western world. Now, I live in the Western world, and I tell you now, I wasn't about to be the first person that he starts that nonsense with. So, your girl said, bye-bye, time to head out. So, that's it. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed this story time. If you want to see more story times, please like, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel, guys. Tell your friend to tell a friend, and go follow me on Instagram at Esiri forever. Bye.